Christ. We got yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses, and we got Wack 100, man. I saved Suge Knight's life after the death row officers got flamed up. Now, from a scale of 1 to 10, how much do I like Wack 100? 100? No, I'm just playing. You know, the business endeavors that he has gotten himself into pertaining to his diaper company and the way that he expressed himself and the philanthropic efforts that he is making actually touched my heart when I saw that he was authentic the way that he represented his movement. Which is why I don't hate Wack 100. I don't hate any black man, number one. But I especially don't hate Wack 100 anymore. Even though he said things against, my favorite rapper at the time. One of my favorite rappers, excuse me. I don't want to disrespect my other favorite rappers, Lord Infamous, Lloyd Banks, Twista, myself. But Nipsey Hussle definitely was one of my favorite rappers. When I was in a homeless shelter, I listened to him on a daily basis and programmed myself to get up out that situation. I've been listening to Nip ever since I was 18. I'm 33, and I'm not even from the West Coast. I'm from Atlanta. I found his music because I was listening to one of my favorite rappers, Lloyd Banks, and he sampled Hustle in the House. Lloyd Banks did, and eventually I tried to find the instrumental, ended up finding Hustle in the House by Nipsey Hussle, explored his music, and I've been listening to him ever since 2009. So anyways, we're going to get right into it. Wack 100 has the symptoms of somebody who is narcissistic, and he tells very big stories, but he's just so convincing and entertaining. I want to hear what he has to say, and I want to react to it. So let's get into it, man. Bang.
All right, I just want to take it back a little bit, man. How did you get involved with Death Row and Suge Knight and all that?
Reggie Wright was running.
I do want to say this. Wack 100 looks like he got in a fight every day for the rest of his life and before he was born. I'm not trying to, but bro, your skin, that's why people think you're a bad person, because your skin. Now, you got fake teeth. Well, I think I could recall you saying that you got the veneers put in, which I don't think that's not something I would do, even though my teeth are a rival gang to another gang called Beauty. But at the end of the day, I would not do that. I understand the importance of oral hygiene, but what's the little nigga's name? The little white guy, Supreme Patty. I don't know where this skin. I don't know where this satanic texture of skin comes from, but I know there's something that you could do to get your skin significantly surgically improved. But let's go back into it, man. Let's just talk about this.
When I came on, Suge was gone. My homeboy Pooh Ryder, rest in peace. Was at Death Row. He was at Death Row. Death Row tatted on his back, Death Row chain. Him, the realest, and Kurt Cobain, producer out of Chicago, was living in one of the condos in Tarzana. Realest was the dude selected to kind of like.
Wait a minute. This is the first time I ever watched a Cam Capone interview on my computer. That's not a real brick wall? That's wallpaper? Nigga, I thought you was really... Man, I thought that was a real brick wall, this whole... Cam Capone, you sneaky fox.
Tupac.
I swear to God, I thought it was a real brick wall.
You can find him on the Above the Rim soundtrack. He was under the name Taninikin back then. Kind of resembles Pac, raps like a little bit. He was going to continue his thing. So when I came home, I had to get a homie and ride up to the row. Get his check, did that. Maybe a week later.
Let me leave a like on this video. Make sure you like this video, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you want me to do a reaction to next. Let's get back into it.
I told him I needed to have a meeting with Reggie because I had a book I did in prison called Infiltration. And my idea was it was 12 chapters, for the artist to each chapter of the book on the CD, attach the CD to the book. You can't buy one without buying another. Dub C gave me my first meet.
That's brilliant. That would have worked. That could work a lot better now, but that would be like a 12 times. That'd be like a $300 book. But if you did it right and marketing right, that's because the Wack is an Aries, bro. That's some Aries ass thinking, bro. I'm an Aries too. 3/30/91, born on a sunny sun in the Alley of Ashes, man. Let's get it.
With that project, the homie Al Pittman from West Side set that up. Who was security at the time for Exhibit? Head of security back then. All right. So I took a meet with Reggie, and Reggie was like, "Shit, man, let me run that by Suge. We got a few events, coming up. Come out with Ryder." So I went out with a few events with the homie, and things was happening. That's where me and Keita Rock got tight. We got in a big ass brawl at the we went to the Soul Train Awards. Things happened there. Shout out to Red Man, because we came in the bathroom 20 deep. He was in there, and Red Man turned around and squared off. He said, "Y'all gonna get me, you go get me, but I ain't going out like no punk." And we looked at the lab, we just in here to use the bathroom. But some shit happened that night.
You went to the bathroom with 20. Well, of course, probably not 20 niggas, but why would you go to the bathroom with more than like 2 people? I don't know. I'm not from California. That's what y'all do. Possibly.
It was a big ass melee. That's where me and Keita Rock got tight, and that's where I was acquainted with Big Fave from Insane. Big Fave was riding with Nate Dogg and them. So when you looking up and there's a rumble going on and y'all putting in your work, you can only acknowledge a mother from the other side putting in their work. And I gotta give Fave his props. He was putting in some work in there. Me and Keita Rock got tight that night. Me and it was back to back in the corner fighting 6, 7, 8. We was doing our thing. And I remember Keita Rock telling Reg, Reg, with it. He need to be around more. I said, "Reg, I got trucking companies and real estate companies."
I just never understood, why do y'all people in California talk with their hands? So I was trained from a very young age not to do that. Cause all of this, and then I went to the store and then I was like, man, so I just got my hat and I was like, it's cold outside. So I had to put on my coat. I had to grab my shoes, like, nigga. And my grandmother is hard of hearing, right? So she speaks the sign language. So that's how it just never made sense why you have to, I can hear you, bro. Just talk. I just never understood that, cause that's just weird to me.
Ain't that type of
Maybe
dude.
I'm crazy.
When I got time permits, we could talk some business, or you can come down and show me the ropes and let me go through the office and ask the questions I feel I need to ask, cool. And that's how me and Red started bonding. Red started, he went to visit Suge all the time, and he telling Suge, "It's this dude you need to meet," so on and so forth. So when Suge came home, Reg gave me a call, and that's how that happened. We talked. He came up to my crib. He liked the fact that I had my own. And I told him, look, I'm trying to get this book done or whatever it is. He was trying to get off in the movies. He said, "Look, bro, all the homies is homies. You a little different. You understand business. You know what I'm saying? You got some business. You doing your own thing. So, we can move together." The other homies was there for what they was there for. I don't knock them for what they was there for. I was there to handle business. But what he liked about me, if the fire came, he knew I knew how to fight the fire. So, I was fresh out the joint too. So I think Suge might have came home in 01, 02.
Get you some water.
So by the time I come home in 99, so by the time he came home, I'd already went through my rough patch and set up my business, and I was all right. I was doing all right.
You mentioned Keita Rock. So
Yeah.
Games, brother.
I remember
6-0.
I remember Keita Rock Game name dropped him in one of his songs, the song with Nipsey, where he had the LA on his face. So that's where Game got.
But Keita Rock was the rolling 60 that was over there at Death Row.
I thought that nigga was I thought that was Game's brother. Maybe I'm tripping. Well,
You know, the corrupt and
quiet.
all that shit, that's Key Rock credit. Other people wasn't around. So when it comes to 6-0 in that music industry, Key Rock, S-Mac, cats like that was the one out there really, Big D pushing that line. Other cats come later.
Okay. Now, eventually Suge gets out and you meet him?
Yeah.
You guys become close?
Real close.
Okay. How does, you know what I'm saying, what's that like when, you know what I'm saying, how'd you guys, you know what I'm saying, become
Real
close?
close. I mean, we men, you know, shit, he like Wack. I got some meets. He knew that I wanted to understand the music industry. And at the time, I didn't understand it. But he knew also that I was a gangster. So if we go into meetings, guess what? He may not have to have the homies with him.
How many views?
We going to a meeting over here, he know he got a motherfucker that if it come down to it, it's gonna happen the way it's supposed to happen. But all in all, I can say this, Suge taught me one super valuable thing.
And what's that?
We never got no deals done. Suge was a little different. He could be making $10 million. If he found out you was getting paid $500,000 on the back end from the other side and you wasn't charging him, he'll walk away from the $10 million to keep you from making that $500,000. We started noticing this shit. But one thing I learned from Suge is what not to do. A lot of the shit he was doing, a lot of the pressing he was doing, you was pressing wrong people. Those very people today are in very strong positions, right? I learned not to pass up your blessings. Suge could have had distribution. He just wanted it back with the majors. Koch at the time, they did a deal, brought half his catalog, and Suge got paid 5% of all urban acts that went through Koch. So that was
that's what's up.
Jim
Let
Jones.
me get to the part that with the title. See?
You know, I ran into a lot of people, was able to shake their hands because they felt I had Suge's ear. No, man, talk to him. He started blaming Key Rock. Key Rock took it personal, and we went to Club Sugar one night. I'll never forget, because I got into it with Dirty Mac. Then he caught a violation that wasn't his. I saved. They went from Death Row to Dove Row. Then they took the whole thing. Then he caught a violation that wasn't his. Look, he had his triangle running. From the street, when you see me cross the street, if you just paying attention to me, then you done lost. So I walk across the street and Rock. Rock, what's happening? Wack, this ain't your problem. He with me. Wack saying this, that, and other. I just heard about it. Rock, he with me. Rock look at me. I said, Rock, I'm out here by myself, homie. I see what it is, but he with me. Give me the respect I would give you.
Okay, I don't know where this is going. I'm not interested anymore. Yes, I'm a 90s baby, but I don't care about this anymore, bro. Now, I do want to say this. Wack 100, I have a lot of respect for you as a triple, quadruple OG. As a Pyru, as somebody on that red side, as somebody from California. I'm saying this respectfully, bro. If you're going to be on camera like this, I understand on the Adam and Wack show and the Wack and Adam show, you know, we don't get a glimpse of your epidermis. For y'all who don't know what an epidermis is, your skin, your face, your skin, the upper layer of your skin. Bro, you look terrible, bro. This is one of the many reasons when I was a little boy, I always knew that I did not want to get 70 years old, because if I'm gonna look like this at 70, bro, Lord, I mean, I sinned a lot, but I don't think I deserve this. Like, come on, bro. Like, you could do whatever you have to do, Wackline, to fix this this tragedy that's above your shoulders. Bro, obsessively do that. do that. And I'm not even trying to be funny, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I mean, I have a lot of love for blood. My baby mama stays in the blood. She's not a blood. You know, sometimes I wish she was, but because I got a fetish, you know, but you gotta, Wack. Now, I could see you said that you were, you said that you were a part of an indigenous tribe. You know, I have a lot of love for the indigenous people. I'm part Choctaw and Blackfoot myself. You know, on my dad's grandmother's side. But at the end of the day, bro, you got to do something about this. I can see the nose and the eyes, the cheek, but you're definitely indigenous and black. But bro, invest in yourself, bro, because you're gonna be shaking a lot of white people. White people, they don't want to see this. You gotta represent us a lot better, bro, because this is black don't crack. Yes, you do. Yes, we do. If so, for all the white people, for all the Caucasians, or all the anybody that's not black, when they tell you black don't crack, I want you to go to this interview, screenshot it at 10 minutes and 7 seconds of this clip, and you show them this. Y'all like to say I'm not racist. I have one black friend. When black people say black don't crack, I know you want to pull up a statistical anomaly. Statistically, we don't, but this is the anomaly. We won't. He's been through them. I've watched all his interviews about his personal life. He's seen something. He's gone through some things. This is not what we're supposed to look like as a people, but take care of yourself. Like, drink some water before you do interviews too, loved one. It is what it is. It's not what it's not. It's Aaron Moses. I'm the band. You the band. We're the band together, man. Let's end the brother be the man. Peace. Gang.